Welcome back to Central Valley Wedding and Special Events. I'm Shara Roderick, and I'm here with Melanie Lopez of Blush. Thank you for joining me today, Melanie.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about Blush and the special service you provide?
Absolutely. So what we do is we provide on-location makeup, hairstyling, and spray tanning to destination weddings, primarily in Yosemite. And that includes traditional and airbrush makeup. I have a team all throughout the Central Valley, so we do cover the Central Valley as well, but primarily our focus is Yosemite.
Which seems like it's such a great service. There must not be a lot of teams that travel to Yosemite.
Yeah, so since you said that, yeah, so, I moved up there a few years ago, and I just really noticed that there was a huge demand for on-location bridal services within the park. There seemed to be very few options for brides, and at the time I still had a full-time job. I was, a full-time skincare and makeup rep for outside sales company, and I traveled up and down California, and I was also pregnant with my second child. So it really wasn't,
you were busy.
it really wasn't the right time for me to, to start anything, but I wanted to, be able to offer a service to brides that was quality, convenience, and continue to do what I love to do while staying home and taking care of my children. So I just launched Blush last January, so we're officially 1 year old now.
Congratulations.
Thank
That's
you.
a big milestone.
It is, yeah, and it's been crazy. It's been really, really amazing this past year. So I'm really excited to see what 2018 has in store, and it's shaping up to be a really, really great year.
That's so great to hear. Now, you have an entire team, you said.
I do, yes.
Do you have a few people that come to one single event, or do you have the whole team to travel around the Central Valley?
So I have a few girls that travel. Again, primarily our specialty is Yosemite. So I have a few girls that are, here in the valley, and they're willing to actually travel to Yosemite to help me out in weddings, which is great. So it's good to have those people on the team.
Very nice. And do you often do the whole styling or the beautification, I guess, of the whole bridal party?
Yes, I do. Yes. So, because I do have other people to help me, we are able to accommodate large groups. I tend to do a lot of the work myself just because that's, it's kind of been my baby for the past year. And, this is what I do. I mean, I've been a makeup artist now for almost 20 years. My background is in television photography, and I do have an art degree as well. So, I started off doing hair in the salon and makeup, and then I got into television back in Chicago. And eventually made my way out here to California, and, I've pretty much worked in every aspect of the beauty industry, retail, education, outside sales. But, I've always just really loved working with brides. I love hearing their stories of how they met the right guy and fell in love. And so for me, I really like to provide that personal service. But I do have the team members who are able to, assist me or fill in for me, because I'm only one person. I can only do
so much.
So many, exactly. So, and like I said, it's grown so much. It's been a huge blessing, which is great, but it's a little overwhelming at times. Our wedding season is officially starting this week for me, so it's big. It's big and it's busy, so it's a good thing.
So with that in mind, how often do you recommend, or how soon, I guess I should say, do you recommend brides contact you?
So right now we're booked out about 9 months in advance. So I do recommend, but the thing is that we do a lot of elopements up in Yosemite. So we just came out of engagement season now and heading into wedding season. So I obviously always get the last minute phone calls, hey, we decided we want to get married. And, being that I do have several team members, I can squeeze them in. So often we have, 3 and 4 weddings going on the same day, and, kind of different, spread out in different locations. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
So just jumping around, making sure everyone's taken care of.
Yes. Yeah, I try. Yeah, I try to do that. But, I think if you can book out 6 months is ideal, but if, it is a last minute case, we do try and get you in. And we do a lot of engagement shoots in Yosemite too. It's a really popular spot for engagement shoots as well. So
it's such a beautiful place.
Yes, it is. I love it.
Now, with that ideal period of time, 6 to 9 months, do you typically meet with the bride before the big day?
So because 95% of our business is from out of town and out of state, and some of them out of the country, we're unable to do that. So a lot of my brides, even though I've always encouraged doing a trial session, I think they're so important, that's just not necessarily...
It's not realistic.
It's not realistic for everyone. So what I tend to do is a lot of consultation prior to the wedding. There's a lot of back and forth with emails, and for me, it's all about the full look. I don't ever just show up somewhere and start doing makeup. I want to see your theme. I want to see your colors, your dress, your hair. Absolutely. It's got to be cohesive. So, and I also feel there's got to be some collaboration. It doesn't, I want to get a feel for the bride and what, the couple's personalities are, and what are they looking for? Are they wanting more of a rustic boho wedding, or are they wanting more of a glam wedding? So that's where that kind of comes into play. I want to make sure that we're really providing quality service for them.
That totally makes sense. Now, I do want to ask a little bit about the spray tan.
Okay.
Because, well, I know the spray tan is very popular for the big day. It scares me a little bit to think about doing it on the big day.
Right. So you don't do it on the big day.
Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
That makes me feel more comfortable.
No, you don't do it on the big day.
Okay.
I always recommend, 2 days prior is ideal.
Okay.
There are other, there are some formulas out there that can be done within 24 hours, but usually a spray tan is going to look the best by the second day.
Right.
If it's for bridal, I always recommend that they do a trial also,
Yeah.
So again, oftentimes they're not able to do that with us, so I just refer them out to somewhere in their town, someone in their state who can provide them with a good spray tan. So that makes it a little easier.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Now, I know you have an Instagram page where people can see your work. Is there another good place for people to check out your work?
I think the best way to find me is email. Email is the best way to contact me. I think our website, we're actually in the process of revamping our website right now, but blushmakeupandspraytans.com is the best way to contact me.
Very nice.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come and share what you do. It sounds like it's such a unique service.
I love it. It's great.
I can tell.
Thank you.